EastEnders Phil Mitchell is awaiting trial behind bars, but a theory suggests that might not have stopped reigniting a romance with a former flame. Phil Mitchell, played by Steve McFadden, has enjoyed romances with several Walford women over the years and is currently engaged to EastEnders stalwart Cat Slater, Jessie Wallace. However, could he be secretly embarking on an affair with former lover Shirley Carter, Linda Henry? In upcoming scenes, Shirley is furious when she discovers Zach Hudson, James Farrar, cheated on Nancy Carter, Maddie Hill, with Sam Mitchell, Kim Metcalf. After discovering the truth and punching Zach in front of the Alberts punters, Sam heads over to the club. She berates Sam in front of Sharon Watts, Letitia Dean, and Kat, threatening to ruin their business. Later, Sharon finds Billy Mitchell, Perry Fenwick, doing tasks she asked Sam to do. At the cab office, Kat panics when she receives some threatening phone calls. In upcoming scenes, Shirley is furious when she discovers Zach Hudson, James Farrar, cheated on Nancy Carter, Maddie Hill, with Sam Mitchell, Kim Metcalf. After discovering the truth and punching Zach in front of the Alberts punters, Sam heads over to the club. She berates Sam in front of Sharon Watts, Letitia Dean, and Kat, threatening to ruin their business. Later, Sharon finds Billy Mitchell, Perry Fenwick, doing tasks she asked Sam to do. At the cab office, Kat panics when she receives some threatening phone calls. She assumes Shirley is behind the warning and sets off to confront her. However, upon speaking to the Carter matriarch, she changes her mind and suspects someone else is behind the calls. Later, Harvey Monroe, Ross Boatman, and Mitch Baker, Roger Griffiths, are talking on the phone. The line goes dead and Harvey is approached by two men. In a tragic turn of events, Harvey and Mitch are badly beaten up. Kat panics their attack is connected to the club and suggests to Sharon they delay the opening night at Peggy's. Sharon fears delaying the opening will only make things worse and visits Phil in prison. Although Kat and Sharon suspect one of Phil's enemies is behind the terror campaign, they could be wrong. Phil has been known to use whatever tactics are at his disposal to get what he wants. Over the past few months, Phil has had a lot of time to reflect behind bars. Could he be regretting his quick engagement to Kat and want to move on? Although Phil has never been one to stay in a relationship for longer than he wanted, his engagement to Kat is more complicated as the couple are financially connected. Phil signed over his business empire to the Slater matriarch, and he may feel that suddenly calling time on their relationship could lead to repercussions. EastEnders fans will know Shirley continued to hold the torch for Phil long after they split up. Could she be working with Phil to frighten Kat into handing over the responsibility of the Mitchell empire? Shirley has looked after the Mitchell business several times over the years and would have certain shady contacts that could carry out a terror campaign. When Sam first returned to the square, she suspected Sharon was still in love with Phil. However, Sam's suspicions may have been right along and she simply could have got the identity of Phil's former flame mixed up.